I was really rebellious, wouldn't mind, wouldn't do my homework, wouldn't listen, chasing girls and drugs and partying just like everybody else. I don't want to miss out, you know. Anyways, I left that lifestyle, serving the Lord for like 10 years, and then I got married and things happened, and I was hurting, and I got on painkillers to heroin to back in it, right? I was to the point, I was trying to get off heroin. I kept on trying to get clean. I'd go to many like discipleship homes, different things I've tried over the years. I'd always wake up, you know, tremoring, and so I woke up just like I did the day before, you know. I did my pills, and then I forgot that I had taken them. I don't know how to explain that, but it was so regular that when I decided to start drinking, I wasn't thinking, oh, you just took a bunch of methadone. So I went in the kitchen, I had a double shot glass, filled it up with Everclear, took a double shot, feeling pretty good, took another double shot, feeling even better, I'm on the phone, you know, yakking it up, took another double shot, walked into my bedroom, and as soon as I walked in there, the death angel was in my bedroom. And not only did I know that, you know, there's an entity in my room, but I know what he is, I know who he is, I know what he's there to do. I get full revelation on what is about to happen. But I do remember my mom telling me, call on Jesus, there's power in the name of Jesus. As soon as I knew the death angel was there, I was dying. I said, Jesus, please forgive me for my sins. I think like while I'm in that sentence, I'm already flying down a tunnel. In the first section I came to, people screaming out, they're chained to each side of this tunnel. They're about 6 feet apart from each other. They're screaming out to the death angel, let me out, I'm a Christian. They're trying to jerk off their chains so they can somehow get a hold of him or something. Let me out, I'm a Christian. He says, many will come to me on that day, and they'll say, we did this in your name, that in your name. There's even miracles, right? He says, depart from me, you worker of iniquity, I never knew you. That would be like the Christians that, you know, you walk up to a guy, hey, are you a Christian? And his answer is, yeah, but he don't live it. He don't have a prayer life. He has no friendship with Jesus. So I go through that section. I immediately come to this big, I don't know if anybody's from Seattle, but the Kingdom used to be up. So like a big, you know, where a football game would be, but enclosed, right? But then make that 1,000 billion times bigger, and it's a huge room. And there's people single file line, hands on the guy in front of them. It looked like a zombie because their eyes are closed. They're shuffling their feet. They have their hands on the shoulders of the guy in front of them. And I'm watching this crowd go by. There was different robes, different clothing. You could tell this person's from the 1300s probably. This guy looks like he's from America in 1996. This one guy got my attention because many of them who I'm not familiar with, they don't look like they're from in my day and era. They don't look like they're dressed like me or nothing, right? Well, the guy that does relate to me, he catches my attention, and I look at him and I have this thought. Who is he? As I'm having the thought, I start to fly towards this guy, and I end up going right into his head somehow. And now I'm looking down, and I got his arms, his hands. So he's raping a little boy. I'm in his head. I'm hearing his thoughts and how he feels about it. How he feels about it is he doesn't want to be doing it no more. He doesn't want to be doing this. This is a torment for him, and he's absolutely in torment about it. So am I. I don't want to see this. It's happening over and over, and he cannot stop. So it says in the Bible that they'll be given over to their sin. Nobody's in there smoking joints and partying and living it up, but they are smoking and they can't stop. So they're given over to their sin. They don't want to do it no more. When he was on earth, and then you're in your flesh only has its lot in this life. It wants to party now because it dies, right? All those fleshly desires, those die too, because now you're in the spirit world. You know about righteousness. You know how sick evil and sin is. Like, you're aware, right? So you don't want to do it. So he must have been deceived or something. He's not thinking clear when he's on earth. As soon as I saw what I was looking at, I immediately have the thought of, close your eyes, get out of here. I freaked out. Did not want to be where I was at. So I'm immediately taken back out of his head, and I'm back over here where I'm being gripped by the death angel. And I immediately get shoved. I'm going to my section. It's like the tunnel gets all of a sudden bright. I'm back in my body. I knew that I had just been to hell for sure, for no question. And this is really where people go when they die if they don't have a relationship with Jesus. That's a fact. I couldn't talk for 4 days. I was absolutely traumatized, and I had no hope. I thought that this is where I'm going. When I die, I thought, I've seen where I go. I know that I'm a backslidden bad dude. I know what's right, and then I just got this thing in me that's so rebellious, and I like to sin. I can't think. I cannot stand the fact that any moment, my heart's gonna stop, and I'm going straight to hell. I know it. It is the truth, and I saw what I saw. It was not a dream. It was not a vision. When I died, I went to hell, straight up. I didn't have a relationship with Jesus. I knew who he was. I knew who he was. I knew about him, but no, I was not laying down my life and following him, how it says, pick up your cross daily. And I died, I went to hell. But his mercy, he's so loving and merciful. He let me pick up on because I could tell the death angel was there, which tipped me off. So then I prayed and asked for forgiveness, which was enough to where I get to come back. And I don't have to be in hell right now. And at any moment, it says if you knock, the door will be open. So if you want to know who Jesus is, you say, Jesus, if you are who Cody says you are, I want to know. And Jesus, show me and reveal yourself to me if you are at any way the God of the universe, if you are really sitting on the right hand of the throne of the Father, if you really have the name above all names, if you're that, I want to know you. So I pray that you would show me that, at least. And he will show you that. He's not a man that he can lie.